Folks, this thing is about to get so much worse. I'm telling you, there is an email trail and white papers out there. A long email trail documenting multiple security enhancements requests for the DTD, Donald Trump Protective Detail, that were rebuffed and denied. Kim Cheatle is never, ever going to be able to hide from that. And what happened, I want all of her communications, both before and after, business-wise, conducted on a personal device in potential violation of administrative and possibly other rules and regulations for the Secret Service. This is not over for Kim Cheatle. And while we're at it, here's another winky, winky, nod, nod. Maybe you should ask Kim Cheatle if she's ever communicated on encrypted apps outside of her government device, government email, or government texting capabilities. Everybody taking notes in Congress about the cocaine scandal at the White House and the missing January 6th text too. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's your home for breaking news. Maybe you should ask her that under oath.
Hey, this your boy Belly. Welcome back to the channel. And we finally got this anti-American, corrupt, dirty, in my opinion, they really played a part in this shit, in the setup of this shit, man. The Secret Service. And the leader, Cheatle. This woman got exposed so hard and so bad that she resigned. And the only thing left now is to make sure that she leaves Washington in cuffs. Because what she did is totally unacceptable. And, anybody with a logical mind that has even a pinch of critical thinking will know that these people were behind this in some type of way. Let's get into the video.
Pursuant to Committee Rule 9G, the witness will please stand and raise her right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm?
And hold up, before we even get this started like that, this woman only got her job because she was friends with Jill Biden. Keep that in mind. The woman who's been secretly running the country the past couple of years because her husband been a brain dead vegetable.
Solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony that you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Kim Cheatle, Secret Service Director, hired by Joe Biden. Previously employed by Pepsi as security for brands like Doritos and Cheetos.
How insane.
So you said, do you remember in an ABC interview you did that you didn't have people on the roof of the AGR building because you were worried about safety because of the slope?
I recall that statement.
Okay.
It's not that steep at all. Just had a 70-year-old man back here climb up on the roof easily.
That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there, that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof.
And she lied.
So here's this thing with the slopes. You go all up to like 1812. You can go to a 112, which is about as flat as you can get without it being completely flat. And you're saying that there was a danger, safety concern there. But the problem is, Director, you put your counter snipers on a 312 roof, which is steeper than the 112. And by the way, the 112 is ADA compliant. You can build a ramp for a wheelchair on a 112 roof.
Total setup. These people completely, what they wanted to do, they didn't want to look like a setup. So they just made the worst possible situation for Trump to be in, to where hopefully, what they planned came to fruition. They just made the worst possible environment for him and just hope that, whatever happened just would have happened. And luckily, by the grace of God, it didn't. Because this country wouldn't be America anymore. And you got all these Democrats celebrating and pissed that the shooter missed. Like, bro, y'all did not want that man to miss, because if he didn't, you wouldn't wake up to the world that you wanted to wake up to. They thought it would have been all, smiles and partying like that. Democrats would probably, I don't want it that way. I never wanted it to be that way at all. But Democrat people who support Joe Biden would have had a hard time even going to the grocery store, man, or somewhere to get gas. That's how bad this shit would have been if President Trump would have passed away. So thank God none of that happened, because nobody wanted that. And I'm telling you right now, Democrats do not want that at all.
Think about that.
I have never had any long gun training in my life. I own an AR-15, and last time I shot it one time my whole life. It was 6 years ago. That is until Saturday, where we recreated the events in Savoy, Texas. We recreated what happened in Butler. I was lying prone on a sloped roof at 130 yards at 6:30 at night. And I knew that he had a scope. I didn't know what kind, red dot or magnified. So I shot 8 rounds from both. You know what the result was? 15 out of 16 kill shots. And the one I missed would have hit the president's ear. That's a 94% success rate. And that shooter was a better shot than me. It is a miracle President Trump wasn't killed. Corey Comparatori's life is over because that damn shooter made it on the roof. And it wasn't the roof that was dangerous. It was a nut job on top of the roof. You know what else is dangerous? I believe your horrifying ineptitude and your lack of skilled leadership is a disgrace. Your obfuscating today is shameful. And you should be fired immediately and go back to Garden Doritos. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Gonna cry?
You suck, you jackass.
I think it's disgraceful, and I think she should be ashamed of herself, if you want to know the truth.
Reaffirming the federal government's commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Now, why don't you have some self-respect and leave?
ABC News has learned that Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheatle has resigned her post.
And go back to Garden Doritos.
Hey, that's crazy. I didn't know he was going to laugh like that with me at the end. Yo, brutal. But she deserved more than that, even more than that. They actually put a woman who used to guard chips to guard some of the most, protective assets by the United States government, including former presidents. DEI is killing America and the world. And no, it's not just for black people, which people like to make it seem. No. It's not even for black people. It is for black women, feminist women, Democrat women, and it's for white liberal women. And gay white males and gay black males. It's for the gay community and feminist men and feminist, you can say feminist men and women. Because I don't know why the fuck a man would call himself a feminist. So all those people are included in DEI, not black men. According to Joy Reid, black men are white adjacent if you're not gay. So that's where we at this point in time, man. We actually have black women like Joy Reid telling black men that aren't gay, you're white adjacent. You're basically a white supremacist if you aren't a gay black man. But this is what DEI gets you. It gets you women who used to guard Fritos guarding ex-presidents. Wow. Nasty work. I just need to see her perk walk, man, to prison for this. The neglect, everything about it. These people are supposed to be, can you imagine what other countries are thinking right now? They're like, man, what? They have somebody who was guarding Funyuns, guarding the president. We can come over there and do whatever we want to these people. America has no security. Evident by the open borders and everything else. Wow, man, this is really disgusting. And these people have to definitely pay for this, and we have to hold them accountable. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, man. I'll see you in the next one. Y'all seen it like I seen it. I'm out. Wow.